Hello everyone and welcome to another session of Math 1 Algebra in which we are doing the chapter called Quadratic Equation. In this chapter we have been covering a number of topics. We have seen in the introduction what is a quadratic equation and how to write it in standard form to identify its coefficient. We can see if a number is a root of the quadratic equation or not, and with that we have also found unknown numbers. We have also seen how can we solve a quadratic equation either by factorization or by using the formula. And in the last video we also saw that we can determine the nature of the roots. Is it real or equal, real, unequal or not real, depending on the value of discriminant. Which brings us to the last topic, which is in this session we are going to learn about applications of quadratic equation. You can start pausing the video and start writing the objectives from here. It says we will be able to frame and solve quadratic equations from the word problems based on applications of quadratic equations. Okay, so word problems will be given to us. We will have to frame a quadratic equation and then solve them to find the answer for the word problem. Applications of any topic is very important because it is in real life that the applications actually play a role, not the numbers but the sentences. So let's start by understanding what are the steps required to solve any word problem. It is requested for everyone to pause and write down each and every step because these steps will help you solve the problem. So for any word problem, the first step is to decode the word problem, identify what is given and what we need to find. So read the question again and again to understand कि question में क्या given है और आपको क्या निकालना है. The next step is you will have to assume कि उस equation में या उस word problem में किस चीज़ को आप x assume करेंगे. Because it is a quadratic equation, it will have x or a variable in it. From the word problem you will find what quantity are you going to assume to be x. From there, by reading the mathematical equation, you will frame the mathematical equation. You will read the word problem, try to identify कि उसको mathematical equation में कैसे बनाएंगे. उसके बाद आप उसको स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन में लिखेंगे, क्योंकि किसी भी तरह को सॉल्व करने के लिए आपको पहले उसको स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में लिखना है. फिर उसके बाद आप उसको सॉल्व करेंगे बाय विच एवर मेथड यू वांट. यू कैन ईदर यूज फैक्टराइजेशन और यू कैन यूज अ फॉर्मूला, बट इट डज नॉट एंड हियर. सॉल्व करने के बाद में द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज टू राइट द आंसर स्टेटमेंट डिपेंडिंग ऑन व्हाट वाज आस्क्ड इन द क्वेश्चन. For any word problem, the answer statement becomes extremely important because if a question is given in words, the answers have to be given in words as well. That is how the flow of solving any word problem is. This is very important. Keep this in front of yourself for solving any question. Let's start understanding by a solved example. So here is the question. Pause, write down the question. It says, product of Pragati's age 2 years ago and 3 years hence is 84. Find her present age. 2 years ago उसका age जो था, 3 years hence. 3 years hence मतलब after 3 years जो उसका age है, उन दोनों का जब प्रोडक्ट करते हैं तो सम उसका प्रोडक्ट आता है 84. आपको उसका प्रेजेंट एज निकालना है. मतलब अगर अभी आपकी एज 16 है, 2 साल पहले आपकी जो एज थी 14 और अभी से 3 साल बाद जो आपकी एज होगी 19, इन दोनों का जो प्रोडक्ट है इस केस में वो 84 है, राइट. और आपको बताना है कि आज प्रेजेंटली आपका एज, प्रगति का एज क्या है. सो व्हाट इज द फर्स्ट स्टेप? डिकोड द वर्ड प्रॉब्लम, आइडेंटिफाई व्हाट इज गिवन, व्हाट वी नीड टू फाइंड. व्हाट इज गिवन? इट इज गिवन दैट 2 इयर्स पहले कुछ एज था, 3 इयर्स बाद में कुछ एज है और दोनों का प्रोडक्ट 84 है. What do I need to find? I need to find her present age. Okay, first task done, understood the problem. What is the second step? Assume which quantity will become the variable x. x उस चीज़ को बनाते हैं जिसके बेसिस पे आपका पूरा क्वेश्चन डिपेंडेंट है. जैसे इस केस में आपके प्रेजेंट एज के ऊपर डिपेंड करता है कि आपका 2 साल बाद पहले का एज क्या होगा, 3 साल बाद का एज क्या होगा. इसीलिए इस क्वेश्चन में I will assume that the present age of Pragati is x. Okay, so I assume कि मुझे present age find करना है, सब कुछ present age के around revolve कर रहा है, तो present age को x ले लेते हैं. As soon as the present age is x, 2 साल पहले उसका age क्या होना चाहिए? x minus 2 और 3 साल बाद उसका age क्या होना चाहिए? x plus 3. इसके बाद का स्टेप क्या आता है? फ्रेम द मैथमेटिकल इक्वेशन। उसके लिए यू रीड द फर्स्ट पार्ट ऑफ द स्टेटमेंट। प्रोडक्ट ऑफ प्रगति's एज 2 years ago and 3 years hence is 84। 2 years ago उसका एज क्या है? x minus 2। 3 years hence उसका एज क्या है? x plus 3। दोनों का प्रोडक्ट कैसे लिखेंगे? x minus 2 into x plus 3 and that is equal to how much? 84। So according to the question, x minus 2 multiplied by x plus 3 equals to 84। You have framed the mathematical equation. A big part of your problem is already solved। इसके बाद आपको क्या करना है? You have to write the equation in standard form। This is a very important step। इसके बिना solve करना मुश्किल है। इस केस में कैसे करेंगे? You will open up the brackets। As soon as you open up the brackets and you multiply, this is what you will be getting। x square plus 3x minus 2x minus 6 is 84। आप टर्म्स को रीअरेंज करो। 84 को I am taking it to the left side because nothing stays on the right side। अभी प्लस 3x माइनस 2x कंबाइन होकर के सिर्फ एक x बचेगा। माइनस 6 माइनस 84 is giving minus 90। So my equation of quadratic equation in standard form is x square plus x minus 90 equals to 0। यहाँ तक पहुँच गए? बिग पार्ट डन। इसके बाद क्या करना है? You have to solve this by whichever method you want। So pause the video, try to solve yourself whichever method you want and let's see what you will get the answer। I have solved this using the factorization method। You have already gone through factorization। You can pause the video, check the steps one by one and when I solved it, I got two values of x। प्लस के साथ में जब वैल्यू लिया तो 9 आया, माइनस के साथ जब वैल्यू लिया तो माइनस 10 आया। Now you have solved it, you have got two values of x। Now comes the most important part, answer statement based on what we need। What we need in the question is the present age of Pragati। Can the present age ever be negative? Age can never be negative, which means in this question my answer statement cannot have x equals to minus 10 because age cannot be negative ever, hence the value of x becomes 9, so the present age of Pragati becomes 9। In all the questions of quadratic equation you will get two values depending on what the question is asking। आपको choose करना पड़ेगा कि कौन सा suitable value है। So here age cannot be negative, so x cannot be minus 10, hence I have chosen x equals to 9, so the present age of Pragati is 9। Okay, pause the video, watch it again if you are not sure about it, but this is how the steps you need to follow। Let's see one more example to understand it better। There is a rectangular onion store in the farm of Mr. Ratnakar Rao at Tivasa। The length of the rectangular base is more than its breadth by 7 meters and the diagonal is more than the length by 1 meter। Find the length and breadth of the storehouse। Okay, long problem। Pause the video, write down first, try to read the question twice, thrice, as many times as you want until you understand। क्वेश्चन क्या बोल रहा है? एक रेक्टेंगुलर अनियन स्टोर हाउस है मिस्टर रत्नाकर राव के पास में तिवासा में। क्या गिवन है आपको? उस रेक्टेंगल का जो लेंथ है उसके ब्रेड्थ से 7 मीटर ज़्यादा है। और क्या गिवन है? जो डायगोनल है वो उसके लेंथ से 1 मीटर ज़्यादा है। आपको उसका लेंथ और ब्रेड्थ फाइंड करना है। दिस इज व्हाट द क्वेश्चन इज सेइंग, राइट? अगेन फॉलो द स्टेप्स। First thing is to decode। We have decoded the problem, we have understood what is given, we need to find the length and breadth। Second, assume what will you take x। In this question everything is dependent on the breadth। आप breadth निकालोगे तभी आप length निकाल पाओगे उसमें +7 करके। जब आप length निकाल पाओगे तभी आप diagonal निकाल पाओगे +1 करके। Hence I choose the breadth of the storehouse as x। This is very important to understand over here कि किसको x लेना है। You have chosen the breadth as x, then the length automatically becomes x plus 7 and the diagonal becomes length plus 1। So it's x plus 7 plus 1 which is x plus 8। इसके बाद एक डायग्राम के फॉर्म में इमेजिन करते हैं। This is the rectangular onion storehouse, this is the breadth given as x and the length we have found out as x plus 7। We have also identified that the diagonal is x plus 8। अब इस केस में इसको सॉल्व करने के लिए मैथमेटिकल इक्वेशन फ्रेम करने के लिए मेरे पास एक तरीका है which is if I look at this triangle, I can use the Pythagoras formula to find a relationship. So here I use the Pythagoras theorem, which says that hypotenuse square is base square plus height square. When I put the value, hypotenuse is x plus 8. Okay, this has been written in the reverse form, so please confuse mat hona. Hypotenuse is x plus 8 square, base is x plus 7 and height is x. Order thoda shuffled hai, but this is how it has been written. Okay, so hypotenuse is x plus 8, base here is x plus 7, height is 8. जब आप इन ब्रैकेट्स को ओपन करोगे, you use the bracket opening formula, a plus b whole square is a square plus b square plus 2ab. This is what you will be getting when you open up the bracket. Take all the terms to the left side, x square minus x square. Okay, this goes here. एक x square cancel हो जाएगा, ये इधर जाके -16 हो जाएगा, ये इधर जाके -64 हो जाएगा. Okay, so this was 2x square, उसमें से x square minus करेंगे, so this is single 1x square is remaining. The standard form of the equation becomes x square minus 2x minus 15, which on solving by any method. So right now you will pause the video, solve by any method. The answer that you will be getting is x equals to 5 and x equals to -3. Now we are talking about the measurement of breadth. Breadth cannot be negative. That is why we take the positive value of x as 5. So the length, which was x plus 7, becomes 5 plus 7, which is 12. The final answer statement becomes the length of the storehouse is 12 and the base breadth is 5. Okay, so the length is 12 and the breadth is 5. This is how you solve any equation. I hope the steps have been clear to you, because right now we are going to try some try yourself questions. Pause the video, write down the question. The sum of squares of two consecutive natural number is 244. Find the number. कंसेक्यूटिव मतलब एक के बाद एक. फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर मैंने सिर्फ बोला होता कि टू कंसेक्यूटिव नेचुरल, just make one correction. Okay, the question is the sum of two consecutive natural की जगह पे even करो इसको. Okay, just make one correction over here guys. This is not natural. There is an error in the question. This should be even numbers. Okay, please make it even number. This is not natural. Two consecutive मतलब two even numbers बाद के बाद. जैसे एक number 2 है तो फिर 4, फिर 6, फिर 8. That is why if I am assuming the first number is x, the next number should be x plus 2. इसके बाद आपको form करना है equation. I am giving you the hints. It is your task to do it, to solve it by yourself. दोनों का स्क्वायर करके ऐड करेंगे, मतलब पहले नंबर का x स्क्वायर, दूसरे वाले का x प्लस 2 का होल स्क्वायर. इट शुड गिव यू 244. द फाइनल इक्वेशन इन द स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म शुड कम टू बी दिस, which upon solving is going to give you the answer that the two even numbers are 10 and 12. Okay, I repeat again, there was an error in the question. This is not two consecutive natural numbers, it should be even numbers. Please make that correction. So the two even numbers are 10 and 12. Let's move on to one more try yourself question. It says Suyash scored 10 marks more in the second test than in the first test. 5 times the score of the second test is the same as square of the score of the first test. Find the score in the first test. A little complicated question, but the first step is decoding. तो सुनिए कि इसको decode कैसे करना है. Suyash scored 10 marks more in the second test than in the first test. मतलब सपोज उसको फर्स्ट टेस्ट में अगर 10 मार्क्स आया तो सेकेंड टेस्ट में कितना आएगा? 10 से 10 ज़्यादा, विच इज 20. 5 times the score of the second test. 5 times the score of the second test. सेकेंड टेस्ट में अगर उसको 20 आया तो उसका 5 times मतलब 20 into 5 is the same as, मतलब is equal to what? Square of the score of the first test. फर्स्ट टेस्ट में उसको जितना भी स्कोर आया, जैसे इस केस में हमने 10 अज्यूम किया तो 10 का स्क्वायर. वी हैव टू फाइंड द स्कोर ऑफ द फर्स्ट टेस्ट. अब यहाँ पे देखो सब कुछ फर्स्ट टेस्ट के अराउंड रिवॉल्व कर रहा है. सो आइडियली थिंक व्हाट वेरिएबल यू विल चूज एज x, व्हाट इज द स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म, व्हाट इक्वेशंस यू विल गेट. आइडियली वी शुड टेक द स्कोर इन द फर्स्ट टेस्ट एज x so that the score in the second test automatically becomes x plus 10. Depending on what the question is asking, the equation that is getting formed is 5 times the score of the second test, 5 into x plus 10 is equal to square of the फर्स्ट टेस्ट का स्कोर विच इज एक्स स्क्वायर. इसको जब आप स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में लिखोगे, दिस इज द इक्वेशन दैट यू विल गेट विच अपॉन सॉल्विंग बाय एनी मेथड इज गोइंग टू गिव यू द फर्स्ट टेस्ट का स्कोर एज 10. You will get two different values, but you will have to pick up a value which is relevant for the question. So इस केस में फर्स्ट टेस्ट का स्कोर 10 है, सेकेंड का पूछा नहीं इसलिए आंसर स्टेटमेंट में लिखा नहीं हम लोगों ने. Moving ahead, let's see one more question. Pause the video, write down the question. In the orange garden of Mr. Madhusudan, there are 150 orange trees. Okay, there are total 150 orange trees. The number of trees in each row is 5 more than that in each column. Okay, तो अगर ट्री गार्डन है तो गार्डन में ट्रीज हमेशा रोज एंड कॉलम्स में रहते हैं. कॉलम्स में जितने भी हैं वो रोज से 5 ज़्यादा है. जितने भी कॉलम्स हैं वो रोज से 5 ज़्यादा है. मतलब अगर आपके पास में 5 रोज हैं तो आपके कॉलम्स कितने हैं? 5 और विच इज 10. ओके, फाइंड द नंबर ऑफ ट्रीज इन ईच रो एंड ईच कॉलम विद द हेल्प ऑफ द फ्लो चार्ट. So here is a flow chart in front of you which is going to help you solve the problem. Write down this flow chart, try to identify the steps, put down what values that you get inside and then reach the final conclusion. Giving you a hint, if the number of trees in the column is x, okay, then it says the number of trees in the row is 5 more, which is x plus 5. Then the number of trees total is x into x plus 5. When you frame the quadratic equation, total number of trees is x into x plus 5. For example, if there are 3 rows and 4 columns, then the total number of benches are 3 into 4 which is 12. That is why we multiply, we get the final equation. इसको जब आप solve करेंगे, the value of x that you get is 10. X is the number of columns, so that becomes 10, and the number of rows is 5 more which is 15. So this is how you solve it. This is what the equation is trying to tell you, okay, that अगर column में x trees थे तो rows में x plus 5 थे. Okay, with this we have solved a number of equations based on the applications, and we have covered the big objective which was solving of word problems based on quadratic equation. And this brings us to the end of the chapter. That is all that I had to give you in this chapter. That's all folks from my side. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Take care.